The Lego Star Wars Holiday Special is out on Disney+. It's an animated film geared mostly towards younger audiences, very short runtime, only 44 minutes. I checked it out because I love Lego and I love Star Wars, and the trailer looked promising in terms of humor. And I have to say, I wasn't wowed by it. The story is completely non-canon and is only loosely related to Christmas, or Life Day as it's called in Star Wars universe. While preparing the festivities with the family of Chewbacca, which fortunately didn't trigger any PTSD from the original Star Wars Holiday Special, Rey runs into trouble with training Finn as a Jedi. This takes place after the sequel trilogy, by the way. She ends up leaving and going to a Jedi temple where she discovers a way to travel through space and time, visiting events from the past to help her with the teaching responsibilities. And hijinks ensue, and various characters get plucked from their timelines and moved elsewhere. Now, it's obviously very light-hearted and humorous, and I do think that if you have a 5-year-old kid, they will love it. And as an added bonus for parents who watch this with their kids, it has a bunch of jokes about the franchise, even meta jokes, which I have to admit are occasionally really, really well done. Like, there's a scene with Palpatine meeting Kylo Ren, and he asks what happens to him in the future after he's thrown into the shaft by Vader. Does he still rule the galaxy? And Kylo basically says that he's actually dead and nobody comes back from that. And he's looking directly at the camera while saying that. The time travel shenanigans are also a pretext to revisit some of the most iconic moments in the franchise. Binary Sunset, Trench Run, Dagobah, Death Star 2, we have, pod racing, there's Mustafar, there's even a brief cameo from The Mandalorian. So there are things to enjoy both for adults and for adults fans as well as the kids. But I think at the end of the day, there's not so many of them to carry the film. And there were moments which were rather dull and boring for me. I think most of the stuff that happens on the Wookiee planet with the characters from the sequels basically just preparing a Christmas dinner is just filler. It's not funny or interesting. I was also disappointed with how little the film tapped into the possibilities of the Lego setting. I mean, if you watch the Lego movie from 2014 or Lego Batman, those movies perfectly utilized the setting, the building blocks, the really existing elements, and the fact that the characters themselves built and rebuilt stuff using them was extremely inventive and entertaining. And there's none of that in this film. Really, I'll put it like this. There's zero reason why the film was done in the Lego style. It could very well have been done as a regular animation and it would still be 100% the same. There are no jokes or gags or set pieces that really use the fact that this is all built from Lego. So, not to take too long on this one, little kids will love it. Big fans of the franchise will appreciate some of the jokes and winks at the audience. For every other person, the best thing to do is to just skip it.